Today's video is brought to you by Tokyo Treat and Sakurako Box.
Hey everybody, it's Gunplameli. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a pretty different video for you guys. I'm actually kind of excited because today, drum roll, I'm going to be showing you guys my entire RX-78-2 collection, including builds and in progress and unbuilt kits. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to showcase my most prized possession. Of course, is my entire RX-78-2 collection. So I hope you guys are excited to kind of check out what kits I have and things like that. And honestly, this has been an ongoing collection. So again, I started building back when I was in high school. That was many years ago. I don't even know anymore. Like 16, 17 years ago I started building. So this has been a collection that I've had slowly acquired. This is not something that, you know, I just woke up and in 1 week, bam, I had all these models. Definitely not what happened. But yes, so I'm pretty excited to show you guys what I have here. Now, I think I'm going to kind of like have a side video right here so you guys can see the model up close while I talk about it. But I kind of wanted to start off with the smaller scale and work up to the bigger scale. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go from small to large. So I'm gonna save the biggest for last, and I'm sure you guys know who's gonna be the last one. No spoilers, but okay, so here we go. So first off is here this little SD Gundam right here, and I actually bought this guy back when I was in Japan. He is a limited version, and I got him at the Gundam base. So I believe this was my like first SD kit. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of the dimensions of these kits, which is why I don't really build them often. But you know, moving on to the next one in my collection here is the high grade Origins. Now, I love how tanky and kind of really thick, and he's just a thick guy compared to your like Revive and standard one. He's much thicker. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but he's so bulky and tanky, and I really love the Origins designs. Next up is one that you guys are going to be somewhat familiar with right here from my last video is ta-da-da, the 7-Eleven RX-78-2 version. Now, I like to collect the 7-Eleven kits. I do. It's a very expensive passion of mine because these guys can get somewhat expensive. Unfortunately, because is this guy worth $40, $50? No. So there's a problem. If you're not in Japan, then you're gonna have to be paying expensive fees to acquire these kits, unfortunately. So next up is another RX-78-2 7-Eleven version. This one is a red one instead of the green one that you guys saw previously. Again, I got both of these while I was in Japan, fortunately, at a very decent price. I think I paid like 2,500 yen or 2,400 yen. I don't think I paid more than that. So it's equivalent, let's just say like $24, $25. So a steal, and I got them on a company called Manda Rocket. So a lot of these kits that you're gonna see that I have from that are like P-Bandai or things like that, I have gotten them through Manda Rocket. You know what, and I just realized I was gonna go, I'm talking about going in order of kits, and I just realized I skipped one. The Ape RX-78-2 version, as you guys can see right here. This is still a SD, and this was expensive. I bought this when I was in Japan. Do I regret it? Yes, honestly I do. I don't know why I bought this. All right, next up here is we have another high grade. This is the G3 color version. I actually got this guy here in the States at a local hobby store in Florida. And I got him for like, I don't know, I think 12 or 13 bucks, which is a really good price. So yeah, I got this one in the States. Next up here is the JR Yamamoto line Gundam. And from what I remember when I was looking into this guy, you had to actually, I think, get special tickets. You had to go through all the stops, and you had a little like kind of card, and you would get stamps on it. And once you had that completed, would you get this model kit. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure from what I remember reading about this guy, I think that's how you would be able to get this Gundam right here. Now, of course, did I do that? No, but I did buy him when I was in Japan. Again, at Mandarake. This one was a little bit more expensive. I think I got him for $3,000. So like $30, somewhere around there. So a little bit more expensive, but I just thought he was so cool. I had to have him, and I didn't mind forking over a little bit extra cash because yeah, it was kind of expensive for a high grade. Okay, this is another high grade RX-78-2. The camera picks up. This one is a custom paint job, and I think this is the Beyond Global, I think, right? The skinny one. I actually painted him with the world's, supposedly the world's darkest black. It looks almost like a velvet. I try not to touch it too much because I don't want to ruin the paint job, because the paint will kind of rub off slightly on the fingers. It's almost, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain it, but it's almost like a velvety material. But this guy is super dark, and yeah, I did him. I think yeah, I'm pretty sure I did a video on this on my channel. So if you're interested. All right, so before I continue with the rest of today's video, I want to give a huge thank you to Tokyo Treat and Sakurako Box for sponsoring today's video. With Tokyo Treat, you will get up to 20 of the latest, most exclusive, limited edition, and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that only are available in Japan for a limited time. With the Sakurako box, you'll receive 20 traditional and authentic artisan Japanese snack items, including Japanese teas and one special Japanese tableware with your box every month. Sakurako helps in partnering with local Japanese snack makers to continue to share Japanese culture and traditions that have been passed down for over 100 years. Each box includes a booklet that explains in detail every snack included in the box, and there's also a lot of informative Japanese culture that you can learn as well. As you guys saw, this box is full of delicious candy, and the theme of this box is Summer Matsuri. All right, let me try in some of these goodies. Daifuku, which I know you guys know that I absolutely love these little things. Smells so good. This salty vanilla Pocky. I'm intrigued. Okay. Yo, you guys have to try this. Holy cow. This is mind-blowing. Here is the Sakurako box. Now, as you guys saw, you get your own really cool, awesome Japanese dishware and a set of exclusive teas. The theme of the Sakurako box is tea time in Yokohama. What's really cool about this box is that Sakurako actually partnered with the local Kanagawa government and local businesses to give you this really awesome themed Yokohama box full of snacks and goodies. All right, let's try some goodies from here. Look at how cute these little cookies are. I should have showed you guys before I kind of destroyed it with my teeth. I'm very intrigued by these right here. Is this kinako or peanut butter? I don't know. It tastes like peanut butter, but this is so good. This is good. Almost like a peanut butter cookie, but like really crunchy. You guys hear that crunch? Oh, that hits the spot. So if you guys want your own Japanese snacks delivered right to your doorstep, because that's super convenient, make sure you use my code MELI to save yourself $5 off your first order of Tokyo Treat or Sakurako box. I'll have the link down in the description below. That helps support my channel as well. So a big thank you to Tokyo Treat and Sakurako for sponsoring today's video. Okay, last up for the high grades, here is my favorite one, the best for last. Of course, it's a real type RX-78-2, which you guys know I love this line. And just, I mean, look at him, he's so cool. So, hey, you guys have seen him before on my channel, but I got him actually at a set, I think Yahoo Auctions or something like that is how I was able to get him. The gun cannon and, what was it? Was it Zaku? The Goof? One of those. But yeah, so this is my favorite one right here. All right, now I'm gonna start moving into the 1/100 scale. You guys ready for this? Okay. All right, to start up the 1/100 scale here, I have the RX-78-2 3.0, and this is Casfall's or Char's version. Now, I don't really know the backstory to this model right here, but I think it was from a video game where this came from. I don't know, let me know down in the comments. I don't think this is from an anime. I think it was a game. Don't kill me if I'm wrong, but like I said, I don't really know too much about it, and all the information was in Japanese on this guy. But I love this version. I mean, he's gorgeous. The black and the different red tones, just perfect. So this one was pricey too, because it was a P Bandai item only. I don't want to think about how much I spent on him. Next up here, we have another 3.0. There's gonna be a lot of them. Warning, spoiler, a lot of 3.0s. This one is interesting because this one was actually a lottery prize. So in Japan, they have a lot of like franchise lotteries in 7-Elevens and convenience stores, and also at the Gundam base, where you pay like a $5 entry fee and you have the chance to win, I don't know, like a little soy sauce cup, a Gundam model, like different things like that. So this, I believe, was one of the choices that you could win from. And there's actually 2 versions when this guy first came out. You have, I think this is clear, it was like clear A, clear B, where the kind of colors are swapped. So as you can see that he's got some parts that are solid, some parts that are clear. So I preferred this one. I actually got him, I didn't win the lottery for this. I think I got something else. So I actually got this guy from another used kind of anime store like that. And I got him actually in my friend's town, Aomori in Japan. So there's a big store where it sells a lot of Gundam models. So this is where I was able to find this guy at a decent price. I think I got him for like 5,000 or 6,000 yen, so like 50-60 bucks I got this guy for. Alright, next up is another 3.0, and this is the original, not a fancy version. So I do have the original, and I actually got him when he first came out. I remember he caused a big fuss because I mean, just look at him, he's so crazy. When you think about all the color separations and all the gimmicks are in here. The one thing I do, not the biggest fan about 3.0s, is that they kind of feel a little flimsy to me, but they're still really awesome, and I still love this model, hence why I built him over and over and over again, and you guys will see in the video. But yeah, I have the original 3.0 right here. Next up is another 3.0. This is the Gundam base version, and he's all blue, and I thought he was really cool. So I just had that. I swear to God, Bandai knows how to get me to spend my money. They can just get like the same model, slap different color variations with some stickers, and I will gladly fork over my money. But it's what makes me happy, right? So I thought he was really cool, and anyways, that's why I got him. He's got, what I really love, honestly, is, I'm gonna show you up close, is this color right here. It's like a baby blue, almost kind of like a tinge of purple, but I just thought it was amazing, this coloring. So hence why I got the kit. All right, next up we have not a 3.0, surprising. This is the Master Grade Origins. So pretty cool, as you guys can see. Feels so much heftier than the 3.0, and he's so much more bulky and just like the high grade. Overall, fantastic kit. I love him. Only have one of these, but still awesome, even though I only have one. So another really great Master Grade if you guys haven't already added into your collection. Highly recommend. Get me. Now next up, I don't know, honestly, you guys are gonna have to help me out with this because it's been a long time since I built this guy. I think this is an older Master Grade. I don't think it's a no grade. Just judging how it looks kind of really simple and kind of basic. I don't even know, does this guy even have an inner frame? I don't know, he feels so light, but I don't remember where I got him. I just don't remember. It was such a long time ago. So sorry I can't give you more information on this guy, but he is an RX-78-2. This is the G3 color. So I have the high grade, and I want to say Master Grade. Next up here, I have this hefty big boy right here. This is the Metal Build RX-78-2, and this guy is a freaking tank. I know he's not considered technically a model kit, but I still want to show him some love and put him in here because he's still technically RX-78-2. He's just a metal build, so There's this guy right here, very expensive. I would say don't buy if you're tight on money, because you can buy so many more kits for the price of this one guy. But if you have money to burn, definitely buy him because he's pretty cool. All right, and here we have the Gundam Factory one. Now this guy is pretty cool. He is not a master grade, has no inner frame, but he's still a really interesting and extremely detailed Gundam. You guys can see in the video here, he's full of panel lines. No, not a lot of color separation going on, but he's still interesting. All right, next up, here we have the perfect grade RX-78-2 Unleashed, and this guy, fully worth every single penny. Let me tell you guys, this guy is a work of art. He really is a work of art. Like, he's beautiful to just stare at and just look. I mean, I'm sure you guys are all aware of this. I've seen pictures, countless videos. I haven't done a review video yet, but you guys have to get this. If you can afford it, definitely buy it. 10 out of 10 model for me. And he's just amazing. He is my favorite perfect grade, I will say, between this and the Exia. But this is my favorite perfect grade. He's absolutely amazing. So yeah, this is one. Only one. Well, I don't know why I said that. I only have one of these because these guys are expensive. Next up, even bigger, here we have the mega size RX-78-2. Now, as you guys can see, this guy looks a little special because he is. This is the Gundam base exclusive, and he's a pearl finish, or yeah, I think he's like a pearl finish. So that's why he's got like that iridescent, super fancy glow to him. Yes, you are very fancy, sir. Now, I have the regular version of this, but my sister actually has it right now, so I can't show it on camera, unfortunately, because she's using it to help kind of create 3D modeling. So she has my other version, but I actually have two versions of this guy right here. The regular, which is this cool guy right here, and the Gundam base version, which is this guy, and the regular version. So yeah, I really like this guy. Now, this guy was a pain to fit in my suitcase because the box is massive. If you guys haven't built a mega size before, so I had to play a lot of Tetris to get him to fit, but totally worth squeezing it in my suitcase because yeah, this guy I feel like would be really expensive to buy online because the box is so big, so shipping. But yeah. All right, next up here we have the RX-78 Gundam Factory version. Here is the bust. So not a whole Gundam, but I still think this guy is really cool, especially if you like add some lights here to kind of shine upwards at the bust. He's just really cool, and I never had a bust before. Had to put him back together real quick, but yeah, so I thought this was a cool model and I wanted him to my collection. Now, does this count as an official RX-78-2? I don't know, but I'm gonna include him in this video anyway. So the bust is really cool. I think he's an awesome kit to add to your collection if you can get him for a decent price. Keyword decent price. Honestly, wouldn't see myself spending $100 on this, but you know, 50 bucks. I think it's pretty cool for 50 bucks. Not bad at all considering it's a bust and there's not many, or if there even is one of these around that's like officially released by Bandai. I don't think there is. If you guys know of a bust that's released by Bandai, let me know in the comments because I would and definitely would be interested in getting something like that. But I don't think there is. I think only this one. But let me know if I'm wrong. Okay, so moving on to kits that I'm in the middle of building there's only one really. It is the original perfect grade. I'm still working on him, as you can see. Not done quite yet. I still have a lot to go. You got the body. So I'm again work in progress. I'm getting there slowly but surely. Now, before I continue with the backlog of my RX-78-2 collection, I'm going to show you guys the last two I have in my collection, which are the biggest. So let me go ahead and show you guys those. Okay, so here is the first one. We have the RX-78-2. Oh my god, I'm going to get really tired of saying that. The 1/24 scale. I honestly, this guy was extremely difficult to put together. Very difficult for me. lots of hours, and he's pretty flimsy. So he's staying in that corner, and I pray to God he does not tip over or fall, because I would literally have a heart attack. So yeah, there's that one right there. 1/24 scale. Pretty rare. And of course, here's my prized possession. The 1/12 scale Granddaddy Gundam. This thing is huge, as you guys can see. He's absolutely massive. I love him. I want to get him cute outfits to dress him up and things like that. I just can't sew to save my life, but there's big boy right there. I'm sure all you guys know him. But yeah, he's always in the corner, keeping me company. So yeah, there's my glorious favorite kit in my entire collection. Okay, so now that I went over and showed you guys all of my built / unbuilt kits, let's start off with the backlog. So first one here is the Hello Kitty RX-78-2. I got this one here in the States, so another SD. I know I said I don't like SDs, but here I have this other SD kit right here. Haven't had a chance to build it yet. Again, backlog. But yes, so 2 SD kits. Like I said, I know I said I didn't really like them, hence why I don't have that many. But I did want to get the RX-78 versions. For the high grades now, here I have the Beyond Global regular version, like I said, because I painted up the other one, so I didn't have the just regular version or regular coloring, because I painted the other one a custom. So I wanted just a regular version to have in my collection, so there's that one. Here is the clear version of the Gundam Origin I was telling you guys about that I absolutely love. So I was able to get the clear, and I just thought, I love clears. I used to hate them, now I love them, so hence why I have them here. Okay, next up I have a 1/44 scale, another Gundam Factory one. Want to get technical, is it technically RX-78-2? I don't know, but I'm including him in here. So this is the 1/44 scale, like I said, and it comes with the Gundam dock. So again, these are exclusives from the Gundam Factory, but I think I have seen these go for a pretty decent price. So yeah, box is really big, as you guys can see. It almost kind of looks like a master grade, a smaller master grade at that. I have 2 versions here of the RX-78-2 G3, 2 different colorings. These 2 were actually given to me by a subscriber, so thank you. I haven't built them just yet, but again, you know I love different variations. Here is the entry grade, which I've heard very good things about. Is another Gundam Factory version, except this is the kind of special version where he's all black, hence the grayed out box. So I think it's like recycled plastic, or it's original Gunpla. Last high grade, I feel like this video is gonna be really long. I'm sorry if it's boring, but wanted to showcase you guys my collection, is the G40. Now this is another one that caused a little bit of controversy in the Gundam world. Do I like the design? Not really, but it's kind of grown on me a little bit. We'll see how I feel after I build this guy. Maybe I'll like it more once I build him. I don't know, but so here I got the first one right here, Gundam base. Not exclusive. This is an exclusive. Limited version, limited. So it's probably like some color differences or a sheet of stickers or something like that. You know how Bandai likes to do things. And he's an older one, but you know, I just really like kind of that old school bulky design that, you know, like the newer 3.0s don't have. So I thought it was interesting, and I wanted obviously to get him, hence why I did. Another older RX-78-2. This is version 2, I think. Yeah, version 2. So another older one. Again, I'm really into that kind of really chunky, bulky design that they seem to have gravitated away from, because now they're like skinnier and slimmer. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just kind of lately really been in a phase where I like chunky mobile suits. So, and with this guy, I also got something off through like AliExpress. It's like a special acrylic display stand, and it only works with this version. That's another reason why I wanted to get him, is because I want to display him in like a really cool 3D glass form. I know I'm probably not making any sense, but I do plan it on eventually showing you guys on the channel, so stay tuned. It will be done eventually, I promise. A 3.0. Told you I wasn't done with 3.0s. This guy is the Gundam base exclusive, clear. So he's fully % clear. And I bought him when that. Let me collect my thoughts for a second, because this is seriously struggling right now. I bought this guy when I was in Japan, and I told myself, do I really need another 3.0? Do I, Melissa? And to answer that question, yes. Hello, hence why you're here. So I may ask myself, and then I know my answer. It's gonna be a yes. Just add it to my collection. I will eventually build it. Now, last up is my last master grade. This guy is special. You guys will see why. Can you take a guess what it is? What version? You already know it's an RX-78-2, but can you guess what kind of RX-78-2 is it gonna be? It's another 3.0. Okay. This is a special 3.0. They've all been special. What am I saying? But a very special, because it is, if you guys can see, there's no B. Ape. The Ape version. This is a, I don't know, like a hype beast, whatever clothing brand, like Supreme. I don't know. I don't wear any of that stuff. Okay. But it's camo, and I love camouflage, and I thought it was really cool. I am gonna build this guy eventually. As you guys can see, I have quite a bit of a backlog, but I am gonna build. I'm not gonna hold on to this box or model for some reason and try to like sell it for, you know, I don't know if this guy's even worth more than what he went for, but this was a really limited drop, and I just was obsessed with the coloring on this guy. I was just, I really like what they did with them. I don't even care about the clothing brand, honestly. I think there's a Supreme one too. You know, they do a few things. Now that one I was, I draw the line in terms of money. And that kid's going for a lot of it, and I'm not there for it. I will find some Supreme water slides off eBay and get a kit, paint it red, and put a sticker on it and call it a day. So, but this one is a little bit more complicated, because I know when he first came out, there wasn't any bootleg water slides. I think now there may be some bootlegs, but when he first came out, I don't think there was. So anyways, here, the water slides. Now there's one more kit, and this is a mega size here. The original plain one. This is gonna be my third one, actually. I just forgot that I have one in progress. I didn't show you guys. I'm painting him real tight colors. He is in my closet. So I didn't show you guys, but I'm letting you guys know right now. This guy, a subscriber sent this to me, so thank you so much. This is my third mega size, which I will build eventually. Now I want to paint him as well. I just have to think of what I want to paint him, but it will come to me with time. That is it for today's video. That covers all of my RX-78-2 collection, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys didn't find this super boring, but I thought it would be fun to kind of show you guys and talk to you guys about what kits I like the most in my collection, what I've gotten over the past few years. And I'm pretty excited to see what else Bandai releases in the future in terms of the Granddaddy, because I am all for it. So clearly, a little bit. I do have a lot of Zaku, so maybe if you guys like this video, maybe I'll do one with Zaku's. So let me know in the comments if this is something that you guys would like to see me do again, but a different model from, you know, the Gundam franchise. But anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you around for the next one. Adios.
And as always, I want to give a big special thank you to all the people that support me over my Patreon, and a special thank you to all my Ultimate fans who are Alphonse, Chris Wright, David Sikora, Hassan Boss, Jason Franklin Vergerger, Jameson Willis, Jesse Uli, Madi, Michael Lyons, Michael Lawrence, Oscar, Vertable 20, and Wes Jones. Thank you guys so much for all the support.